I have nothing against Boniface linking with a white woman.
I actually think that people's concern, and I will not, shift it to just Nigerian women.
Yeah.
I think it's valid.
Is it?
Honestly, because as an African footballer going to the abroad, making it, having money, status, power, fame, influence, all that, why do you want to settle with a white woman?
So, I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, but it was kind of interesting to me because this popped into my feed because this is not America. This is evidently a country in Africa. And so this mindset of, or this thought process of something being wrong with interracial relationships, evidently it's not just an American thing. It is a worldwide thing, possibly. I don't know. I don't know if it's in other countries, but they are discussing this over in Africa, and it just was interesting to me in the mindset. And honestly, pretty much kind of the same things that are being said over there that are being said over here. So I did watch the video because I wanted to see what was being said, if it was similar. And it sounds like Dr. Umar 2.0 over there. And so
This lady?
yeah.
If you go there and find love,
Why can't you find love with a black woman? With an African woman? I think they're disrespecting the culture when they do that. Any black footballer or any African footballer who chooses a white woman over a black woman is disrespecting African culture and supports colonizers. That's
I want to
how
ask
I
you.
feel.
I want to ask you.
That's what I feel.
Sorry, let me ask Kim.
Yes.
Have you ever been in love before?
What does love have to do with this?
Have you ever been in love before? Honestly, have you ever been in love
With what?
with a man?
With a man?
Yes.
No.
You have never. Thank you. Say what you want.
That's not a valid point, though. That's not valid.
I'm not going to go beyond that.
Have you been
for
in
now.
love?
I've actually never been. I have.
Think
So you
black-
don't think love plays a part in this?
I think love plays
What
a
What
part.
if you love a
But
a
love
German
cannot be the only
babe,
reason
But
why
they're
you marry
always loving
someone.
a
a
white
Swedish
man.
babe? What is wrong with white women?
There's no problem with it. Me, I do not have a problem
Do
with
you have a
it.
problem
If-
with white women in general?
I don't have
Do
a
you
problem
like
with white women. I
Who's
think
your favorite white woman?
Who's Kim Kardashian?
She's black. She even has black inside
Kardashian
her
is
inside her
not-
ancestry.
Kim Kardashian is not
So
black.
she
No,
has.
she's Armenian. Her dad is Armenian. Her mom is white. Yeah, so she's a white
still
woman.
has-
I think it is kind of funny that over outside of America that Kim Kardashian is being brought up in a conversation. It's just, I don't know.
Kim
But
Kardashian.
for the first thing for someone in another country to say Kim Kardashian, like I don't know. Versus whoever else is in their country. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's just,
I mean, I don't. Never mind. I'm not even going to comment.
All right, well, we'll watch some
I don't know
more.
much about Nigeria.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't think there's many white people there. I think it's predominantly black.
I mean,
Nigerian,
I mean,
African.
I mean, possibly. I mean, I don't know. But at the same time, it's like there's no other examples.
Right.
I mean,
You should probably watch this Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
If you had a brother as an athlete and you found out he was dating a white girl, would you have
So
a
you're
problem?
not allowed.
Abomination. Why are you looking at me like that? I personally think it's disrespecting African culture.
No, it's not.
Why do you want to take your resources that you've made in the abroad, in the white man's land, and you keep it over there when you can bring it to our land
makes you
and start up a family with an authentic black woman who is going to be with you through thick and thin?
So the interesting thing about this for me is that it seems like it comes down to money again to a degree. Meaning that, okay, you're making this money and now why are you taking this money and allowing another woman of another race have access to this money? And I mean, is it really all about money? I mean, I don't know. Because the thing is that it may just be that people are pinpointing these celebrities or whoever they're athletes or whatnot because they do have money and are, pinpointing them and saying like, look at you are betraying us because you have made it and you have left. But is there any difference between, let's just say two people of the same race making it and moving out of the neighborhood or moving away and moving somewhere else? Like, I mean, they're taking money somewhere else also. I mean, it then to me becomes more of a class thing. Meaning, if you make a lot of money, you're possibly going to live in a place where other people make a lot of money, and it may be people of your same race, but many times it may be people of, mixed races or different races where you live at. And so, and you're going to shop at different places. Are you going to shop at the same places that you used to shop when you didn't have much money? You're probably going to shop at different places, which means that you're going to be taking your dollar somewhere else anyway. Now, the only thing that I could say to that is that, they do say is like, well, when you die, at least your kids, who are black, get your money. But even if you are in a interracial relationship, aren't your kids half black anyway? Doesn't matter.
I'm saying more, it doesn't matter. Like, I feel like when you are, color is not what you see first.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I didn't find her talking so much about money. I found it more of culture. Mm-hmm. And there's a part of me that tends to agree with her a little bit. For Africa, for like Nigerian and African people, I do feel like they are a little stronger in their culture, their beliefs. And I feel like maybe, I would want to see, like if I was over there, I was Nigerian, I think I would want to see my kids remain Nigerian and be with somebody Nigerian and but I feel like here, the average black man, I feel like is Americanized. So
there was an interesting thing that I did see, which was on the Shannon Sharp podcast. It was the comedy guy that you watched the other night on Netflix. Was Andrew Schultz. It was the Shannon Sharp special, Andrew Schultz. And Andrew Schultz actually, because they did get on the point of this interracial dating in that podcast, and Andrew Schultz actually made kind of a decent point. Because he said, the way he looks at it is that, because Shannon Sharp asked him about, interracial dating and yada yada. He said, well, black people are 12% of the U.S. population. So he said, if you break that down, he said that means that 6% of the U.S. population are black women. So we're picking back up because this one had to get up and go answer the telephone. But what he was saying is that if 6% of the U.S. population are black women, and so as a black man, he said if there are a larger percentage of, let's just say, Caucasian women, and so I don't know what it is, 30%, 40%. He said it just makes kind of like the odds are is that at some point in time you're going to bump into someone else of a different race, because we're only 6%.
Yeah.
You only have 6% to pick from. And so, honestly, that kind of made a little bit of sense to me. But at the same time, I do think that, it depends on what you are interested in and what you're looking for. And some people are looking for certain things, and some people are just kind of open. Right.
But that's what I was saying about the Nigerian people or African people and their cultures. I feel like it would be in the same realm as kind of like if you're a Muslim. Can you go and be with a Catholic? You can, but it's like your beliefs are so strong as being Muslim. It just would make more sense. And I don't know, I just feel like that would be just a stronger kind of bond, being with somebody of your own strong religion. Now, if you're strong in your religion, if you're not, then I don't think it really matters. And that's all I'm trying to say.
But that's perfectly fine for them. But if it's me it's just keep it on the religious thing. Okay, let's just say that I'm non-religious and the rest of my family is religious. Why are you going to beat me across the head to believe something that I don't believe?
Right. I'm saying you personally. I'm not saying your family has any say.
No, what I'm saying is that with the whole race thing, like, okay, so it is okay for for certain people to believe and think a certain way, but why are you going to chastise me because I don't think the same way that you do? And the thing is that you are allowed to think however you want to. It's just that think your way and let me think my way, and then don't jab me just for the way that I think. That's all I'm saying. It's like, so if you have your religion, practice your religion, but then leave me alone because I might not practice the same religion you practice.
Right.
Would you marry a white woman?
Would I marry a white woman?
Yes. Yeah.
First of all, I don't plan on getting married, so I'm not going to answer the question.
Have you ever been in love?
The point I'm trying to make is that there are also white women who are very, very, genuine and literally willing to embrace culture, because culture plays a very big role in all this kind of relationships. The way I see it, from the outreach that was on social media, I just feel like the people who are outraged with Victor Boniface are outraged because they feel like he's, and I did see a lot of women comment too under that post. They feel like he's settling
for a white
man.
And
it's disrespectful to his girlfriend. not to any. It's disrespectful to her. They look down on his partner.
I guess it is kind of an interesting fact. And so, is it that some people, when you date outside your race, can be critical because they're looking down on the person's partner to a degree?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, that is, and I never thought about it like that, and that is an interesting point. Now, is that everyone that is? No, but could that also be like, okay, like you settled, like she's not? Yeah, I mean, possibly. I don't know.
I mean, I've gotten a ton of negative comments from people who don't even know me. I mean, and that's okay. I mean, but I'm sure it's not so much towards me. It's to the fact that you're with me.
Yeah, and the thing is that you look at the comments. Honestly, I don't give a
And I
deal
do
about
sometimes. I mean,
I don't care what y'all say. To be honest with you, because I don't know y'all. And the thing is, everybody that knows us knows that we are, trying to be as genuine as possible. And it's interesting to me because a lot of the comments that come as far as the celebrities and different people that they see are not coming from people that know them personally. It's coming from people outside looking into their relationship. Mm-hmm. And so I haven't really seen, people, and I may be missing stuff, but I haven't really seen people that are close to people, celebrity stuff that are in interracial relationships. I haven't seen people speak out that are close to them that know those people.
Right.
I've seen people that don't know them and have an opinion about them because they don't know their relationship and don't know the person, and the other person that is non-black, they don't know them personally to know how they treat the person
or the
in
dynamics of the relationship.
or the dynamics of the relationship.
Yeah.
I've not seen anyone really question Osimhen who's dating a German Cameroonian babe, Stephanie Ladewik.
So you
I've
think
not
She's
seen anyone.
Cameroonian.
or because she's more, you think she's more
Her
attractive?
dad is German.
But there's Cameroonian blood. We're
So?
talking about a pure white woman.
So
There's a difference.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Why
Did he say German? And she said, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a pure white woman.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
We're all from somewhere. We're not snow bunnies. We're little caves. Like, we came from Ireland, Germany. Like, we're all from somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what a pure white woman is. I'll be honest with you, because we got to do your DNA test. Like, we don't really know what you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait until we find out. I might just have a little something in me that.
Yeah, but
Mikel Obi is married to a Russian. He's the richest footballer in Nigeria. He's married to a Russian lady who's the daughter of a billionaire. I did not see these fine girls complain. No. I did not see them say, hey, he's married to an African footballer. Blah, blah, blah. Mikel Obi is married to a white woman.
Well, I think my problem with these black athletes or these African athletes dating outside their race or outside their culture is when they allow these women participate in African culture. And it makes me uncomfortable because I do not want to be seeing a white woman tying gele.
Because
No, I
you're
think
white.
wearing
it's beautiful.
agbada.
No, I think
Wearing-
it's beautiful when I see them.
I think it's
because-
nonsense.
No, I think
I think it's
You're
nonsense.
either being a colorist or you're being racist. Choose one.
I'm a
Pick
black
struggle.
woman. I cannot be racist.
Really?
What?
Yeah, black people can be racist.
Then
they
why are
can't.
you against?
Racism is a systematic.
Why are you
No,
against?
they
issue.
can't.
No, they
What?
can't.
No, if you're black, you can be.
I
You
can't
can't
stop
be
a white.
racist.
I can't stop a white person from getting a job if I'm a black
That's
as a
not
black
just-
person. Now.
That's not just
That's
racism.
racism.
It is, but that's not just entire.
But
That's broad.
racism is systematic. That's the point I'm
Okay,
trying
so-
to make.
at the end of the day, I think it comes down to who that you are interested in and who you fall in love with. Doesn't matter. Like why is everybody policing their other people's relationships? Why does it really matter? And in reality, interracial relationships are a very small percentage of the population. For the most part, people do tend to stay with people that are like them and people that are culturally like them because it's more comfortable.
Right.
Now, at the same time, is that sometimes people, because of where they've moved to, their social economic status and some of the places that they do gravitate to other people. Depending on where you work, depending on where you live, I mean, we may not be 6% of the population. We may be a smaller percentage. And so what are you supposed to do then?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to travel? And some people say, well, yeah, you should travel. But some people's like, listen, I from what I do and for where I am, like I relate to this person because they culturally are from where I am and what I'm doing right now.
Right.
It doesn't matter what color they are. But at the end of the day, the thing that the lady's saying is that black people can't be racist, really. It's the same argument over there that it is over here. At the end of the day, I don't know. Just curious. What do you guys think? I know you guys are going to comment. I don't know if this video is going to go anywhere, but if it does go anywhere, I know the comments are going to be all over the place. They're going to be negative, and I'm not going to look at them. Some of them going to be positive, some of them going to be negative. And
Most of them will be negative. It's okay.
let's go out and have some drinks.